Hello, hello, it's Pitch Black, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the Nintendo eShop for America and Japan. On the right is a Japanese 3DS, on the left is an American 3DS. A YouTuber by the name of Time Team 1982 asked me to show a video of the Japanese eShop, and I thought I would go ahead and show the American one while I was at it. I may do a little bit more in-depth video about the Japanese eShop only later on, but for now, let's take a look at both of them side by side. One may load faster than the other, but it doesn't mean anything because I've tried to do this video a couple times. Sometimes the American one comes up faster and sometimes the Japanese one does, so there's yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot. Okay, so on the American one on the left, it comes up with the Super Mario Land picture and a month of Mario. Only $2.99 for this game until 9 a.m. on August 9th, so that's coming soon. On the right, the Japanese one has Kurabu Nintendo Natsu no Download Ban Starto Campaign no Oshirase desu, which means a notification about the summer download campaign. So, right, whatever. And I guess I might as well, maybe somebody doesn't have a 3DS and is watching this quickly here. This is news, recent arrivals, they're both the same. Charts, or ranking, it says in Japanese. Soto sagasu, search. Wish list. Japanese is kininaru listo, which means something kind of similar, but not really. Ultimately, same meaning. Rate titles. Kininaru means something that has caught your attention. So it's a list of games that have caught your attention. Okay, add funds and settings. Okay, so shoot back over to where we started. Where'd it go? Well, I'll start on news. Okay, and then going right from the news is the Super Mario Land advert from the beginning, and same on the Japanese one. Okay, so then when you go to the right from that opening screen, the American one has recommendations. The Japanese one has the downloadable version of New Super Mario Bros. 2, which was released the same day as the actual card. That's something they've just started doing, allowing downloads of full card-based games with this game and the release of the DSi LL in Japan. I'm not a fan of that, but some people might like it. On the left, on the American one, it has 10 must-have games. I think that's interesting, so I'm going to scroll through that quickly. Those 10 must-have games apparently are... I'll keep scrolling on the Japanese one too. Okay, on the left, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Mighty Switch Force, 5 bonus levels. I have 3 cents. Can I buy any of these? No, I can't. Colors, 3D. That sounds horrible. Maybe it's good. Mutant Muds, Zelda Link's Awakening, Xenonia. I already have it on my iPhone. I want to buy it again. Pushmo. I've heard good things about this game. I've never tried it. Shantae. Risky's. Oh, I've heard good things about this one too, actually. And, I mean, it's Twinbee, right? So at some point I'd like to get this one. And Castle Conqueror Heroes. So we'll go back out of that. Here in the Japanese store, another downloadable full title. You can buy this card. Oni Training, which is the brain training game. Same dudes that made it. I want to say his name's Dr. Kawashima. Yeah, there it is. There's his name, Dr. Kawashima. Oni means demon or devil. So devil training, meaning it's meant to be really hard, I guess. Okay, going on. Here's a look at the Rainbow Course on New Super Mario Bros. 2. I haven't done that yet on my videos because I played it and then I accidentally saved it, so I can't show it to you until I unlock another one, or maybe I did and anyway, I haven't done it yet, so you can watch this. Although this video is really short, but it gives you a little bit of a preview. Okay, this Dragon Quest stuff, I've tried playing the videos and they're mostly dudes talking. There's a tiny bit of gameplay, but I'm not going to bother because it takes up a lot of time. Or, yeah, let's see. I'll play this one a little bit while Mario's playing. These ones, on the Japanese one, if you push it, it plays. Or maybe not. I guess it depends. What do we have here? I'll show you the TV commercial, I guess. Or should I do the first one? Okay, this is online play. Okay? Dragon Quest X. On the right. Obviously on the left is Mario. And that video is already over. Like, that's really short. So Dragon Quest is playing on the right. I'll keep looking at stuff on the left. Turn the volume down. So in the next Dragon Quest you can play online, it says. Mission-based games, I'll show you those. On the American one. So let's take a look at what gameplay is when you play online, is what they're saying. What kind of story? This kind of story. So you start out as a human. Okay, now downloadable favorites on the left on the American store. What's different when you play online, it says. There's a lot of players. That's what's different. They're not really saying anything. Okay, this is... Can everybody continue forward in the same story? Okay, so if another player kills a boss in your story, it doesn't, or in the story, it doesn't die while you're playing. That's what it's saying. So you continue at your own pace. Right. So you play at your own pace, and the fact that other people are online isn't supposed to affect that. So before you go on your adventure, why not get some friends? How do you do that? It says. If they have a green mark, it means that they're on the adventure with you. So this is what happens when you invite that person. Invite someone to become your friend on your adventure. Okay, how do you fight with the monsters? It says. Wow, so this is turning into a Dragon Quest video instead of just an eShop video. This video is actually kind of interesting because it shows gameplay instead of just dudes talking, but that gives you an idea, I guess. And if you're a big Dragon Quest fan, I'm guessing you've already watched something like this online anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and exit. It wants to know what happens if you advance forward while playing with friends. Okay. So if you play together, your story continues forward together. So it's kind of like a drop in and drop out gameplay. So even if somebody continues further than you, he or she can come back and help you with your story. Okay, enough. It's actually pretty interesting. Sorry about that. Okay, I've shown just about everything that there is, I think, on the American store. So not everything, but enough, I reckon. But there is a lot of stuff on there, actually. I don't use the eShop very much. There's the Mario Kart 7 update because people were cheating online. Downloadable software. Another video. Okay, I have like 3 minutes, so I'll very quickly show the virtual consoles for the respective systems. And yeah, by quickly I mean quickly because there's pages here. Okay, why don't I just show you? You can read the left, I guess. I'm hoping. It's Wario Land. This one doesn't want to come up. Okay, Rockman 2. I really like this picture of the Famicom. It's hard to find a Famicom that white these days. Or if you do find it, you have to pay for it. For the whiteness of it. Mole Mania on the left. I guess I'll just keep going since it wants to show it. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. Okay, on this side you have Kunio-kun, and then columns for the Game Gear. Fire Emblem, again for the Famicom, on the Japanese one. On the left, Tumble Pop. Then Kirby's Pinball Land. Sword of Hope 2. The Legend of Zelda. NES Open on the right in Japan. Soccer Game. Rayman. Super Mario Bros. 2, which is called Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels outside of Japan. Really difficult game. It's very similar to the first Super Mario Bros., but just a lot harder. This is some story about a cat, literally, Nekojara Monogatari. I don't know what it is, other than what it just said. Donkey Kong Jr. on the left, and then Rayman here. I have to say, this looks much cooler than this, the one on the left, but that's just because they souped it up for the top. Anyway, I go on. Dragon Crystal, Game & Watch Gallery 2, Kirby's Block Ball. I'm going to leave it on Dragon Crystal for a minute. Let's see here. Super Mario Bros. 2 I mentioned. The cat. Puri Puri, Primitive Princess. And this is Jaramu Crusader, which is Dragon Crystal. But how are you supposed to know that? I don't know. So, same game. Rockman, which is Mega Man, if you didn't know that. Here's Shinobi for the Game Gear on the American store. Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble Game Gear game. Punch Out, I kind of want that. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, I'm down to 1 minute. Metroid. Okay, I'll just show the Japanese one since I'm out of time here. Bomberman, Game Boy 3. Ice Climber. In the Wake of Vampire. Goemon, Gambare Goemon. Tsuimbida. Selection 2. The Adventure of Link. Goto Batoru. I don't know what that is. Kirby. Kira Kira Kids. Sonic Labyrinth. Downtown. I don't know what that is. Wario Land 3. Last Bible. Blaster Master on the left. Prince of Persia. Okay, I don't want to run out of time, so that's what I could show you in the time that I had. I tried to squeeze in pretty much as I could. And that is all for now. I'll put up some more videos of gameplay and stuff later on. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you had a good weekend. Bye-bye.